Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's the No Level Cap Podcast. It's me, Sage Ashford. It's Rakeem Beck. It's Terrence Flowers. It's Devin Butts. We're in here to give a look at the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. We're going to react to all the games here. We have no idea what's here, so we'll go ahead and check it out. We'll be surprised, and then we'll talk about all that and get into, what it does after the show. But we're not going to waste too much time. Is there anything that y'all are looking forward to in particular that you think might be here? Keep in mind it is more of a AA type show. Rakeem.
Let me see some more like indie RPGs. I like to see, always happy to see some like independent RPGs or role-playing games. The game Sacrifier, that was a game that's kind of was hyped up for a while and it's disappeared. So I'm kind of ready to see more of that. So I'm always down for more indie RPGs. I hope to see some of those.
I agree with that. Devin, what about you, man?
I'm curious, will they be showing like some I know like the DLC for Chain Echoes and Sea of Stars come out this year. I'm curious if they might have something for us, because I'm actually ready to see. I think they've shown some stuff on Sea of Stars, but I hadn't seen anything for Chain Echoes yet. So, and I think they're supposed to be come out maybe like halfway through the year. So
that makes
hopefully
sense.
I can see something like that. And again, King mentioned Sacrifier. I've been waiting on them for a while. Last year had like I think you could play it at the Next Fest, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it just disappeared. So I'd definitely be up to see Sacrifier here.
Okay. Terrence, what about you, man?
I know FBC Firebreak is supposed to be here. Looking forward to seeing more on that. In terms of indie stuff, it would be cool to see some of the games that I know have been like pending in terms of release date. See if maybe they pop up here like Morsels. I believe the last time that showed up was at a Nintendo show. So either it shows up here or at another Nintendo show. So we'll see. I'm keeping an open mind and, don't really have any high or low expectation for this. Just watching.
That's about where I stand as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe, if I can get one decent looking AA RPG out of this, I'd be happy. So
they get one every year at this point. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. So we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and hit start.
What was that other RPG we saw last year or something like? It was like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it was
time
that really dope trailer.
I know what you're talking about. I know the game. It came out like November or December when that trailer dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Threads of Time.
That trailer.
I think that's what it's called.
Trailer.
I think that's called Threads of Time. I think you're right. Yeah, now if some of those games showed up here, I think that'd be really cool. So, I agree with you. Also, indie RPGs would be nice.
It's crazy to me and Saving talking about
yeah, that's going to be here.
I was thinking that might be here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, South of Midnight supposed to be here. Yeah, that's right.
Mecha Break.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
I'm ready to play that game.
From the Future Game Show Spring Showcase, Jennifer English.
When it came out, I played that other game and then we switched to Mecha Break.
Everybody,
Mecha Break was so much more polished. It was
Show
crazy.
Spring Showcase. My name is Jennifer English, though you probably know me best as God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world, aka Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. It's a pleasure to be here in this, how would you describe it?
Ominous
auditorium to get you all up to speed with the latest video game news, though.
I think it's cool they get voice actors to host this.
Alone, as I'm joined by
a man
who needs no introduction.
Thank you, Jennifer. But alas, I'm going to subject you all to one anyway. Yes, it is I, Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, Dr. Richtofen, and a bunch of other guys you've probably spent 30 or so hours with while sitting on your couch. If you haven't heard of me, it's because I recently took the substance. And now there's this British dude called Ben Starr who's running around taking all the jobs.
That's hilarious.
One of these shows. I think
He is the new hotness. So
he took the substance. That's a hilarious reference.
That's a problem for another time, because over the next 90 minutes, we are laser focused on introducing you
Ben
to
Starr
a new
is definitely
generation
taking off.
of great games.
Man, has he?
Plenty of gameplay trailers.
I listened to.
and
This is a random side note,
from some of
but
our
I listened
industry's
to
brightest developers.
a podcast
And there's
that
also going to be some world premieres
Alana
which
Pierce,
will be revealed as we work through today's show.
Abu
No
Bakar,
harm in a little
Salim,
mystery,
and
don't you think?
Never. Speaking of which, we've
the
got one to
person
kick
that
us off,
is
and I'm not one to keep
the
good
lead
people
for Ghost of
waiting.
Yote. They
This
have a
is the next
podcast
project
together,
from
and
People
it's
Can
actually
Fly,
quite
The
good.
team behind
Erica
Gears of
Ishii.
War
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's right,
Bulletstorm.
Erica Ishii. Yeah.
Let's get into it, shall we?
what's the name of the podcast, Terrence?
It's on one of Alana's channels. It's like Play something.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Alana be working with.
She definitely does.
She don't play.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing Reanimal here.
I can see that.
Close cry?
Close screen. Distant yell.
Yeah.
Close cry.
Is this a VR game?
I don't think so. They just first person.
It look a little VR-ish.
Them hands
Nah,
look
the
too-
hands would be.
Them hands too solid.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Now that it's,
The hands will be disembodied,
they
wouldn't they?
Oh, okay. This actually don't look bad. Lost Rift. Okay.
Okay, now we're cooking. That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. But you can wishlist it right now and join the Lost Rift Discord for more information. Now, Jen,
Check a
Damn, they got a
I feel
Discord
like
up.
you'll have something to say about this next trailer.
Everybody
Yes.
does now.
This one is quite
Yeah.
special to me. We've got a new trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and it's all about the character I'm playing in the game, which is now on this giant screen behind me. Wow. I cannot wait for you all to hear how her story
Man,
unfolds.
just
But
seeing
for
this game
now,
made me want Fort
here's
Worth
an
2 so
introduction
bad,
to your
knowing
new
I
favorite
probably never
character
get it.
in video games ever, Maya.
You're like the only person I know who even played it for.
Lumia
That's
is
what I'm
not
saying.
my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having
Sounds
second
like
thoughts
one of
about
the
the
main
expedition.
characters.
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
This game is so fucking
The rest
pretty.
of us only have a
It
year
is very
left.
pretty.
The
You've
fact
got
that it
9
looks the way
good
that it
years
does,
before your
and it's
Gamache.
technically an indie
You don't need to
game,
leave here.
is crazy.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here. The dance begins. And God.
Screw you, Mom.
Well, it is a French game after all, right?
That's true.
Strike.
Yeah, like the big numbers.
I do like big numbers. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Them Star Ocean
Nah.
numbers, man.
thought
I know
that
some
9
people don't.
man-
I know some people don't like big numbers because it kind of like makes the damage look like it.
You should turn them off
yeah.
Fuck that.
these days. These days, you should turn them off.
Nothing happened.
I don't like
that's-
the.
I want 6 digits worth of damage.
That Baldur's Gate shit where it's like you got hit for 2 HP. I'm like, this shit trash.
Love to see it.
Well, it doesn't need to be that low. Not that low.
I want to see numbers on
It's
the
coming to
screen.
PC,
You got
PlayStation,
54 hit
and
points, like,
Xbox
man,
on
cut this
April
out.
the 24th, so not long to go down.
That
I do
Star
hope
Ocean
you
3
get a
Dimension
chance to
Shift, you
check
just
it
see
out. If
numbers
you
on the
don't, I will
screen.
Yeah,
call
Star
Yes,
Ocean be having
sir.
like millions, don't
Hard
it?
pivot away from the Belle Epoque now.
Millions
As we've got
damage,
The next
millions
game from the
damage.
horror maestros behind the award-winning Stasis series. Here's a closer look at Animal Use Protocol.
Oh, the
Oh,
monkey and
here we go.
Rat.
This place wrong. This place not right.
Say that about every place.
With insistence. Wrong. Smell wrong. Smell bad.
This is my first time seeing this.
Urgency. Move.
Yeah, I saw this.
Go ahead, monkey man.
Okay. If this
With
isn't
growing impatience. Be quiet.
Half monkey. That's-
The fuck?
Boy, what are we fighting?
yeah, they been like doing.
I don't know, but he got
experiments on
elephantitis
animals
in
and
his
stuff.
foot. And they don't look good. That's a terrible parasite.
Boy, if they aren't catered to like the Half-Life crowd with that good.
I was actually just thinking that's the gravity gun, sort of.
The game that's referenced so much in Valve is like we're not bringing another mainline entry to that game anytime soon.
You better get this VR machine and play Half-Life Alex.
That's all you go get.
Shit.
Half-Life
They
3 would have made
actually,
$50 million just for be announced. He could have been mediocre. It still would have made $50 million.
It would have made a lot of
It was
money
a
just
decent
coming out.
upgrade to
Just
Half-Life
getting
2
out.
actually.
Yeah, like some kind of DLSS type shit.
You know, like more
sure
RTX
this
upgrade.
is
or
right.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
RTX.
you're right. They did announce that
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
Finding very
That's pretty cool.
better than smelly cake. Better than run. Run.
Whoa.
Paralyzed terror. Smelly cake. Run. Run.
Yo.
Animal use protocol.
That was unique.
Yeah,
It's
that.
definitely unique.
Huh.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your wish lists if you want to see more of this Tamagotchi rat companion.
Caesar and
Now, as we learned earlier this year,
Ratatouille.
Japan's cult classic samurai series Onimusha is making a major comeback.
And thankfully, for those of
What
us
is
who
this?
want to catch up,
Did you say
there's
Onimusha?
a remaster of Onimusha 2
Oh, the,
Samurai's Destiny.
Oh, Onimusha
on
2
the
remake.
horizon.
Here's an inside look from
Remaster.
the game's
Or
developers with a focus on Hell Mode, a brand new one-hit kill difficulty setting for the
they had
masses.
some
I'm
Devil
gonna say
May Cry
a
spikes on the
DMC
end.
mode.
It's Capcom. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Was
Yeah,
it Hell or
like
Hell?
Onimusha to me? Yeah, pretty much. Samurai's Destiny 2.
I got the first one. I probably might get this one too. I wouldn't mind playing
The name says it's all really.
Man,
Hell
I'm right-
brings
I'm
back
right
Dawn
there
of
with you.
Dreams.
difficulty.
They need to go ahead and bring out
All
three.
it takes is one hit from any
Just
enemy,
give me
and
three.
you'll die instantly.
3 and Dawn of Dreams.
It's
Let's
so it's
go.
not for the faint of heart.
A bit.
I haven't been able to complete it myself yet,
Damn.
but some members of the staff have been able to pull it off.
Oh, this
So I
ain't
hope
Hell or
everyone
Hell.
Tries it out.
No, this
Hell.
is hell.
Yeah.
Because Hell or Hell is like they take one hit and you take one hit.
And
right?
you take one hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the first time
That
was
I
in
can deal
charge
with.
of the
This shit
direction.
right here just.
So it has a
Now,
special
actually, I think
place
Hell
in
or
my
Hell is
heart.
you take one hit
And
and
this
they have
remaster
normal hell,
brings a
probably.
lot of tweaks.
Is
I
that
think
what
Heaven
Hell or
and
Hell?
Hell.
Apart from the
Yeah, I
fact
think
that
You got
the
Heaven or
graphics
Hell?
are now in high
Yeah, Heaven and Hell,
definition.
you
We've
take.
also included quality of life
They take
improvements to
one
make
hit.
it
I
more
think
fun
you
to
take
play.
one.
Yeah,
If I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
Okay,
So
is
if
that
you're
what
new
Heaven
to
or
the
Hell? Okay.
series, this is a great time to start, especially since the first game is available too.
I just don't see a point to.
I'd love everyone to
I mean, if
experience
you
the
if you like
world
it, play it, of
Onimusha
course. But
and
like for
explore
me, it's just
every
like
nook and cranny.
where I take one hit and
So I look
everybody else
forward
got
to
regular
your
health.
support.
Like, no, I don't need.
Hey man, that's the Chad mode.
Now, I'll take one hit. You take one hit. Like that's.
Capcom
Now you
Yeah,
slip
Baldur's
like on
Gate
the edge.
2 Samurai
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, like,
I'll tell you what
I
it
can
is.
do
It's
that.
the aura farming
later
mode.
this year.
Don't miss it. Our next game is Nitro
The Jin-
Jam
the
Omega,
Jin-
a turn-based
Who was
tactical
quicker?
Sabu
RPG,
Jin
one of my favorite, where you control a mech.
If I get hit once, I lose all my aura.
I heard something about some mix.
Hold on,
what's
Mix.
going on?
We got Mix.
Interesting art style.
I'm gonna need the frames to come back up.
Like
Ooh.
Wait, is it like
what was the
turn
show with
based?
the chicks?
It's like a,
Killer
it's a
Kill.
turn-based mech game.
Oh, tactical RPG.
Okay.
Overworld. Okay, I'm
Now you
seeing
have my attention. Want something interesting?
Okay.
Okay.
Build your mech.
little
Make
customization.
customization. There was a game that did something similar to this a long time ago. It was like a
love letter
black and
shonen
white,
anime Nitro Gen Omega is coming soon to PC.
and like you did
Now
combat
we've got another
turn-based in the mech.
interesting
I can't remember what the
It's
name
the
of that game
remake
was.
of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
What? They're remaking Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final Fantasy 7,
Wait,
They
is
did
this?
that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Now you're
Chrono
just naming
Trigger?
the games you're in. Actually,
think
this
this
is a
might be-
metafictional
is this-
puzzle game where you unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally
Oh, it's
no
like a
idea
meta
what
thing.
you just said, but I
Oh,
am
okay.
intrigued.
He did look a little bit like Chrono Key.
They
There's
announced,
definitely
they
more
announced
Chrono
Chrono Trigger at a
Trigger.
show like this. That'd be like disrespectful.
Hell no.
I'm Lucas Emanuel.
And I'm Jacob.
Wait, this is kind of like a.
We're two members of Coinshop Games, making the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
What was that game that came out like during the PS3
remake of
era?
the
That
end
was
of the
like.
greatest RPG of all time. Is a
You talking about,
page-one
3D
recreation
Dot
of the
Heroes?
last hour of-
Yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly
yeah.
what it is. Yes,
You know,
that's what this
that one we
reminds
all
me
know.
of.
You'll start this remake at 99% complete in the middle of the last dungeon with an inventory just full of healing potions that
So if you're-
saving for the next boss.
You go into the very end of an RPG when you get
somehow
all your
not
shit.
remembering the greatest RPG of all time. That's okay. This remake includes the original game's manual, director's commentary,
and the games director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand.
This is
using
really
a
smart.
Japanese to English dictionary.
And even clips of an unreleased documentary.
That is not how you translate things.
That much. And the only way we're going to get that again is by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you didn't know what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deductive
You actually look
puzzle
like
where you'd have to
what
use
90s
bonus features,
developers look
reasoning,
like.
and a little bit of
Yeah.
creative thinking to figure out
I
how
love
to
the
make the last
CRT
hour
screen.
of this epic
Like the scan lines
That
and shit.
is very not professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be for real. Who hasn't heard of
Like, they're just doing this in their bedrooms.
It got spooky. Is it gonna like shift to like okay?
The fuck?
They're gonna pull the messenger on us.
The messenger was crazy. That shift was insane. What is the greatest?
Final
RPG?
Fantasy VII.
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time on April 25th,
What a name.
2025.
Isn't it though?
That's hilarious. Well, I asked for indie RPGs, and I'll be damned. They have shown us some
They
indie
had
RPGs.
one.
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
King said indie. I said AA, so I'm still looking.
The remake of the end
I
of
respect
the
it.
Need something
greatest
a little
RPG
better.
of all
I
time.
need something that, like,
is the title.
outside of Clear
Lands
Obscure,
on
obviously.
PC later this year
well,
with a demo launching
that's just
on
AAA.
April the 25th.
It looked AAA, I ain't gonna lie.
They spent all the money on
Got
that.
another world premiere up next.
Yes, we do. This one's an isometric survival game based on a comic by Kyle Starks.
Ah.
I hate this place.
Well, you can leave whenever you like.
Okay, see ya. No, it's actually. Never mind. Just roll the trailer.
I get it.
Yeah.
World premiere.
This is a world premiere.
Those
Broken mirror.
monsters only exist in your head, they said. Great material for your art.
I like the art style.
I actually believed them. Until that night.
What is it like? Eel
Feels
bleed.
like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
Whoa. You ain't got to worry about the supernatural stuff. You get hit by that car.
That's true. Whoa. Beware the horn, man.
This is like a mixture of Crow Country and Eel Bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Oh, man, we got
Oh.
giant spiders. Oh no.
Oh, whoa.
I hate this place.
Fair.
Great
Fair
name.
enough.
I
It
Hate
actually
This
didn't look
Place
bad.
is coming later this year, but in the meantime,
Damn,
put
really?
it on your wish list.
That game coming out this year?
Now for an update on a puzzle platformer where you tangle with the strings of fate. Here's the release date trailer for Once Upon a Puppet.
Like Mokujin.
A lot of interesting usage of lighting in this one. Okay.
Interesting.
Cute and creepy. That was Once Upon a Puppet, which is coming to PC and consoles.
Seems
on
very
April
creative.
23rd.
Let's keep things moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Savage Planet. And I expect to see a sequel.
Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program. Extreme Routine. Bring it up, Shelly, to the extreme! The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can co-op train with a partner. The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program.
Since I know nothing about the previous game, I have
guaranteed to launch your profile to the stars.
no idea like
Crash test dummy. Death
what
is
this is
no longer
referencing.
remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Ding Dong, you're dead. Selfie Scout. Snag more subs, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo locale. Everything cheese! Product Tester. Pull up your feed testing experimental products on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! STV Cribs. Now you can pin your
I
crib
get
on
that
the
it's
show
supposed to be a
everybody
parody.
in the universe binges.
What exactly is it parodying?
I don't know, but it's getting on my fucking nerves. I can tell you that.
Annoying influencers.
Clock clicks with your Sammy Luck Gold Lene spacesuits. Bedazzle your likes with each side splitting demise. Selfie Scout. Everything cheese! Product Tester. Reporting any burns, crashes, or mutations. STV Cribs. It looks like a bad motel. You ain't no shabby. Now you a Ding Dong. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme.
I feel like that was a little
Well, that was interesting.
too much.
That commercial was that ad was fucking terrible.
I feel like that was not a good way to show off the game.
This is Naya, Life After Gods, an
That's a
action
game we like to
platformer
explore.
where you
Hold on.
chart the ruins of an alien civilization.
Skip.
I feel like I've seen this before.
Savage Plan is about like exploring planets, kind of like No Man's Sky a little bit, I believe.
Yeah, it don't look like that at all, which is why I'm like, why the fuck did you advertise it like that?
Whoa.
The gods are dead, but
Man, your dad folded real fast. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna protect you. No, I'm not.
Like
protect yourself.
It's a Metroidvania.
Oh, I've seen this.
Hold on now.
I didn't get to try this one on the next fest.
I like this art.
I can't remember the name of this game for the life of me, but yeah, I remember writing about this game last year. Y'all should definitely be promoting this because it looks like nothing else out there.
This looks good as fuck.
Yep.
I feel like it's influenced by Hollow Knight a little bit.
Anaya, that's it.
Anaya, Life After Gods.
Anaya, Life After Gods is coming
I'm glad
to
she got
PC
hands.
and consoles.
That daddy
but
folded
You can
fast.
check
Well,
out the demo on Steam right now. In
I
fact,
got your back.
You can find
No, I
all
don't.
the games from
So
today's
no release
show
date
on the
just yet.
Future Game Show Steam page. Just type Future Game Show Steam into your search engine. It's pretty easy. Anyway, Jen, you were telling me earlier about this next one, so please
Yeah.
take it away.
So, Nolan, the best way I can describe this is that it's like Alien Isolation, yeah?
Yeah.
With co-op and velociraptors.
Jurassic Park.
It's got to be the
Death
Jurassic
Ground.
Park game.
Dino Problems. That's another one of IPs that just won't die.
Facts. People like dinosaurs though, so
fair.
It's funny because like the movies haven't been like the recent ones anyway haven't been like the greatest, but yeah, like you said, it just
They
keeps
keep
going.
making them.
I don't think this is Jurassic Park though. I don't think.
No, it doesn't look like it.
That game
is.
looks better than this visually.
Yeah, I did notice that this looks kind of low.
This is like Resident Evil. What was an online game? Outbreak.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of games need to start shooting for these level of budgets.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, hey, if it's a fun game and it's something that people enjoy, then that's what we need.
You get them streamers on it, man. Them streaming games be $10. They gonna make money.
Exactly.
This
See,
definitely
then,
like a streaming game.
When you try to make it more expensive, then it come out and you needed to sell 5 million copies. You like, oh, it only sold 3 million. It's like, well, that was absurd. That still looked like a fun experience.
Yeah, I can see it
And
having
it's
fun. with
literally
that co-op.
just like Jurassic Park type shit.
He made the reference.
Okay. Death Ground is
I ain't gonna lie, the original Jurassic Park though,
so
man.
make sure
I
it's
love
on
that
your
fucking
wish
movie.
lists.
Okay.
I love that.
It's a
movie.
Considered a classic.
Breaking things up with our
It's a
next
classic.
section, which is a future game show staple.
Every show, we pull focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us two mainly,
Oh, this is,
ones
what's that
to
game,
watch
King?
in 2025.
And first up, we've got Kingmaker.
Kingmaker.
Naming this.
The
Yeah.
anachronistic
Kingmaker.
siege simulator where you drive
It
pickup
looks so
trucks
silly
through
the first time I saw it.
cavalry
Like,
fields in
what are we
medieval
watching?
England. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Okay. Anachronistic Siege Simulator. Congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue.
Ma'am, not in front of the company.
Wow. Oh!
Yeah, go.
What?
99 nights.
Wow.
Redemption Road Games, makers of Road Redemption.
99 nights, but in a truck.
Man,
Bro,
they wouldn't know what to do
In
if you could do
Kingmakers,
this.
you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer England. In reality,
this is like
his Welsh rebellion was
taking
defeated
on
and
ants with,
mysteriously
like, a
disappeared.
nuclear weapon.
So
Like,
in
what are we
1401, they used modern weapons to help the
Bruh.
outnumbered Welsh.
Motorcycle?
English armies
Not
made
gonna
up of
lie, it's a hell of a
thousands
power
soldiers.
fantasy though.
Everything in Kingmakers is real. The thousands of soldiers are all simulated. Furthermore, all buildings are fully navigable and fully destructible.
Oh, that's cool.
Thousands of soldiers can navigate complex multi-story
the one
castles with
caveat
the
is
same
you can't
level
get
of
surrounded.
pathfighting
You can't run
fidelity
out of bullets.
you'd expect from a modern
Let's-
first-person shooter.
Let's be honest about
Originally, we
this.
thought Kingmakers was going to be a cool simulation.
This shit
of what
don't
it would
even
be
make
like
sense
to
from
go
like
back
a
in time
logical
with modern
standpoint.
weapons. Would you be able
If
to
you
defeat
pulled
a
out
medieval
these
army with an
weapons
AK-47?
and people died
Then we
just
realized
like
that if we're going to do this,
by
we gotta
the
do it right.
boatloads,
Medieval battles involve
they just run
thousands
away.
of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of
Yeah.
soldiers.
If you pulled out a
This isn't
rocket
like
launcher and
Dynasty
blew shit at
Warriors,
people,
where
be like,
soldiers
"Oh
kind of
fuck,
spawn
what is
into
that?
existence as you approach them.
This man is a
In Kingmakers,
god."
They're always there, running their AI all the
Listen,
time.
Gaib.
Furthermore, we realized that even with this
Son of
the
Gaib.
player would want to be able to command his
Son
armies
of
and
Gaib.
fortify his own
Oh, you
outposts.
make your own
So it
castles
kind
too,
of
that's
grew
pretty
for there. It's now something completely unique. A shooter with real-time strategy elements that rival Age
Bruh.
of Empires, and shooting gameplay that rivals Helldivers and Space Marine. Today we're excited to share a little bit more about the destruction aspect of
Car. Oh my god.
This is insane.
This is
Every
stream.
building,
It'd be a hell of a
castle,
streaming
wall,
game.
entry in Kingmakers
Boy,
is
man.
fully destructible. You can blow it up with a grenade launcher, take it out with an airstrike, or maybe even demolish it with a tank.
Bruh,
Not
a
gonna lie,
tank.
I have to commend them on their physics engine
And
on
none of
this.
the
This
destruction
is
scripted either.
Absolutely.
This is
All
pretty dope.
dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4's fast
Oh, it's
physics
Unreal 4, okay.
calculations. It's one of the reasons we didn't switch to Unreal 5.
Mm.
We experimented with Unreal 5.
hear that a lot.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say them saying Unreal 4 actually is a good
as
thing.
Unreal 4 when it comes to physics. Finally, we're excited to share that you and up to 3 friends can lead their own armies alongside yours and join in on your conquest of England in online co-op. This is the full campaign, full online co-op, no compromises. This means 4 players fielding armies of thousands, building their own fortifications and buildings, and attacking enemy bases either on their own side of the map or alongside you. We really wanted to make sure that all 4 players feel just as responsive to play as if they were all playing a single player game or as if they were each playing as the host player, even if your ping is not great. Kingmakers is coming to PC Early Access and hopefully to all major consoles. We'll have more to share about the game later in 2025.
Let's
In
be
the
honest.
meantime,
This looks so
please
ridiculous.
wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks
the
for
hell?
watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
We got some other shit too.
This game is wild.
Past, we can go to the future.
Makers.
Thank you so much to the team at Redemption Road.
Don't
for
come in
that
the future.
closer look at
Some dragons better show up.
A game which has
Oh, there she
already
go, boy.
but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the phone with my agent to play the pickup truck, of course. Anyway, I think it's time for another world premiere. So grab your friends, your VR headsets, and your mobile phones for some reason. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
Wait, mobile phones and VR.
I don't know.
Maybe you play with your mobile phone while in a VR headset.
At
Oh, God.
Elsewhere Electric, we believe in power. The power to shape the future. Our state-of-the-art facility is the heart of that future. And we need you to keep it running.
Oh man,
You
EV
and a
Station
capable
Simulator.
partner, that is.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay.
There.
I'm ready.
There's those VR hands.
That's a VR
I
hand.
see some symbols. A jellyfish.
Where's the
some
arm?
squiggly pipes.
I think I've got it.
You don't
Does that
need
work?
Looks like it. 3, 2,
one, turn.
Ready!
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork, precision, problem solving, and efficiency. For reasons which will become immediately clear once you enter our facility, the true nature of our work cannot be revealed to the public. Your work may be challenging.
We're in.
Your work may be confusing.
I can see you! I can see you!
Your work will be dangerous.
We need to get this door open. There's
There it is.
something in here.
But it's a risk Elsewhere Electric is willing to take.
In the event
With
of a
your
senior
life.
introduced employee vacancy, a replacement installer will continue your work.
These sacrifices make Elsewhere Electric's important work possible.
So this is one of those games where
Because
like
in our
you're
facility,
getting directions
power
from the
doesn't
other
just
player
keep the lights
to
on.
help them. Okay.
It keeps them from getting out.
Whoa! Ah!
Elsewhere Electric,
Like a BioShock?
a puzzle game powered by
Would you
two.
kindly?
That was your first look at Elsewhere Electric, a cooperative puzzle game where players work together to explore an abandoned facility. Don't try that at home, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. It's coming to PC, VR, iOS, and Android later this year.
People
All right,
do that.
This next one's for all you.
How's it going to work on Android? Well, I guess they have VR headsets for Android. So
he's
yeah,
getting
I
a
guess.
definitive remaster from Night
Well, if it's co-op, I mean, there's some games where like one player has a
To have
headset and
the
one player
release
doesn't.
ready for you.
Yeah.
'Cause I played those games before. Hard. Night.
This is System Shock 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wait,
I
didn't
got
this
System
already
Shock.
come out?
Now that was System Shock 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is 2. They doing both of them.
Yeah. And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality. Now don't you wish you joined us?
No.
Would you then feel so alone?
Shodan returned.
Wow, this looks. It's a different team that did this one because the first remake looked completely different.
No, this is just like a remaster.
Oh, okay. That makes more
Yeah.
sense.
They just cleaned it up. It's like a definitive edition type thing.
Okay.
'Cause the first remake, I mean, the first one, they like remade everything.
Yeah, that shit, it looked modern. So yeah, it was like, this is not the same. So I actually have that one.
In honesty, from what I heard about the remake, this is probably a better idea. Because the remake, it looked modern, but like the UI and the way that the game played was still like straight out of the 90s. And so like a lot of people complained about that. I'm like, well, if you just give them a straight up remaster, most people would probably be like,
You
well,
heard it here first, folks. The System
That's
Shock
what you
2
expect.
25th anniversary remaster launches on June 26th, 2025.
And speaking of good old games, you may have heard about the recently launched preservation program from our
Yeah.
friends at GOG.
This
It's
is dope.
commitment from one of the industry's foremost digital storefronts to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
Noble pursuit indeed. System
Yeah,
Shock
it's
2 is
definitely
already
necessary
part of
now.
the program alongside other golden oldies like Alpha Protocol and SWAT 4, both of which I was in, by the way. So, thanks, guys.
For the Spring Showcase, we've partnered with GOG to reveal some more titles that are coming to the program.
People were
Who knows?
voting for a lot of
Maybe
games.
one of your nostalgic favorites will pop up.
I know Breath of Fire was on there.
Probably.
Sometimes it just takes a single sound, sentence.
this was at kind of funny in the mixes game showcase as well.
A warm feeling that brings back all the memories of times
Which I guess
when
makes
all the
sense, like,
problems didn't matter.
Those
It was
audiences,
just
the
you
audiences that
as a
would be watching
superhero,
these types of
fighter,
showcases
racer,
would care the
knight,
most about
waiting
this.
to conquer the world.
That's true.
Games are part of you, us. They're a part of culture, part of what makes us human. Without preservation, all the emotions, creativity, stories, and innovations behind them risk being lost forever. How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs, share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play these games and talk about them. Make them live forever. Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG Dreamlist to help bring more games to the GOG Preservation Program. Games within the program are maintained by us and guaranteed to always work on modern computers. We've already future-proofed more than 100 titles. Today, we are happy to say that the GOG Preservation Program is expanding with even more titles. You can play all of them right now on GOG.com. Let's take a look at the new arrivals.
Mind you, you're talking about some games that they never had PC versions, so this is really cool. Well, Ultimate makes sense. The original Vampire the Masquerade. Wing Commander is very popular.
Here.
Shout out Jagged Alliance, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Jagged Alliance.
Jagged Alliance 3 is so much fun.
So this is just on GOG's service, and these games, it's kind of like just Steam, where you can just, it's just there to download whenever, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. Does Steam not also have these games?
GOG.com to peruse the
No.
expanded preservation
Really?
program library. We've also collaborated on an FGS themed sale, which you can find by heading to GOG.com/FGS.
Like I said, some of these games
at this
didn't
point,
have
you're
PC
probably
versions.
thinking, No, why are you on the balcony?
I don't think
Where's
Silent Hill
Jennifer?
4 had a PC
Well, I'm going to
version.
be honest. I'm not so sure myself, but we're about to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jen? Jennifer? Anyone?
No rest for the wicked? Oh, no, this is Mandragora.
Why the walls around our capital exist.
It's got the single steady.
This world fell to the forces of darkness. Its light is replaced by shadows and the terrors that lurk within them.
It's crazy because Mandragora actually looks like Trine visually.
Yeah, I mean, I like the
With our
the art.
faith in the Divine One and the power he bestows on me, can
This does
we
look cool as fuck.
thrive in a corrupt world. Inquisitor, a word in private.
What you want?
Oh, April 17th. Huh.
Yeah, that had trailers a while ago. It's been developed for a while.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations for being exactly where
Man,
you want
where's
to be.
Sam and Max?
Razzle Dazzle Dream Hotel.
Their cousin, man.
Name in a while.
This shit for the furry audience. Y'all ain't fooling me.
Hey, man, that's a big audience now.
It actually is decent size. Yeah.
Vacations tailor-made, have a mealtime serenade, upgrade to
Oh, Jam and Earl.
Suede, you wanna do it right. Party on the
I don't know what kind of game this is, though.
I guess we'll find out.
That game, this the Honey Bee Inn dance segment.
It kind of is.
Very Bee Inn.
And they getting down in this bitch though.
They hitting them Disney, them Disney singing and dance off.
Uh-oh. Billy Buster.
I don't know if I like that name.
Billy, I'm a buster.
Bust up. You getting busted up.
Billy, I'm gonna bust him up.
Yeah. It's better being guess it's better to be a bust up than a bust
Hold on now,
down.
what is this?
Like Jagged Alliance.
Does look a little bit like Jagged Alliance.
Z-Con.
Z-Con.
They're coming.
Shit, it might be. Why come?
Svetlov's planning something big.
Bro, XCOM, since like what 2013, 2011, whenever it came out, that game had so much influence on the game industry. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Svetlov's called Hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him?
Influence over on Midnight Sun.
Could be anywhere.
Oh, this is actually seeing like it might be more like Wasteland. Chains of Freedom.
Oh, I've
Chains
seen
of
that before.
Freedom.
That shit coming out soon, I can tell you that.
And what happened to that first person shooter like
It came
Toy
out.
Soldier game? It came out.
It came out. Yeah. It's been out.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It actually like it was on PC for years and then came to consoles. When we saw it, we didn't know it, but it was on PC for years. Huh. It's already out. Manipulate time. Okay.
Okay, so was it me or did they like do a game reveal and then immediately go like, all right, next game?
Yeah.
Okay.
They going pretty fast.
I'm about to say, considering there's like 45 minutes or so left of this shoot, they're going at quite the pace.
Bro, that was crazy. They was like, it's out, play it, demo.
Where have you been?
I think that one was also on Nexus.
So long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay. What's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow
Where's
Six
this
Siege,
hosted?
except with pigeon poop bombing
That's a
runs.
great
Yes, you did hear that correctly.
Neighbors
And backyard
Suburban Warfare.
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay.
Time to crash out on your neighbors.
Also, she just called him old.
Called him uncle.
Yeah.
But she said uncle, you know, the proper way, I guess.
Cul-de-sac of duty.
What the heck?
My man installing bear traps in his house. He's like, hey, you ain't getting up in here without some pain.
This is
Newtown,
wild.
baby. Let's go.
It just beating up the neighbors.
Let's go, baby. Hey, calling the
Wow.
bird.
This gives new meaning to like the neighborhood's gone to hell.
Teabag on him. Ball wire.
Damn, not the dog.
You got fucked up
Bro,
by the dog?
This take get off of my lawn to the next level.
Hell yeah.
This when you tired of your HOA.
HOA.
I ain't put up this no more.
These hoes.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
This look fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, this definitely looks like something that streamers would enjoy a lot.
You came in the wrong house, buddy.
Okay, you can make weapons and stuff. Okay. Oh, that's cool. This is wild. What I talked to Devin about this earlier. I love really quirky multiplayer game. This is right up my alley.
Okay.
Bet.
Early
April
access
17th.
too. Okay.
Try the game now.
Bet.
Confirm your property boundaries in Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is launching
get in Neighbors,
early
Devin.
access on April 17th.
Get in
We've
neighbors,
got
man.
a developer presentation for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox
Pull up on them in
RPG
their
where you build
backyard,
a
man.
whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very
Hold on, sandbox
very
RPG?
cottagecore gay. I'm in.
Where you build a community of woodland creatures. So
Interesting. Hey man, the owl RPG of your dreams,
Hawthorne
man.
is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures. Play solo or co-op as you recruit villagers and build a village of memorable NPCs. Defend against the elements and against forest tricksters. Celebrate the season's traditions.
I ain't ready for my rat build, man. My
Farm,
rat build
craft,
crazy.
and explore an ever-changing world bigger than the small creature you play. Bringing this nostalgic world to life has been a long-term dream for us, and we're thrilled to be doing it alongside our players.
Animal Skyrim.
Hawthorne will leverage our experience making some of the world's most beloved RPGs to establish a new genre that blends the emergent fun of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life. It's a fantasy home you can keep returning to.
The different playable species have asymmetrical abilities and limitations. You, your friends, and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village. Differentiated species, together with our procedural storytelling, combine to make each player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable experience.
We're a small team of experienced developers bringing Hawthorne to life as a true passion project. This game is currently self-funded to keep creativity at its heart. And now, with our incredible community, we have the chance to build something unique and memorable. Join us on this adventure Follow and support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic joy that is Hawthorne to the world.
That was different.
Yeah,
That's different.
I mean, it definitely looks like one of the. It looks not.
A
I don't want to
Kickstarter
quite put it in the
campaign for
cozy
Hawthorne is coming
category,
soon,
but it
so
kind of
keep
gave
an
those
eye on
vibes.
It's
It
in that
definitely
area.
gives-
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it's in the arena
All
of
right,
cozy.
for the future games show historians out there, this
There was no
next
combat in
game
it that
appeared
I
at the
saw.
very end of last
No, I
year's
don't think
Spring
so.
Showcase as our one more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic of history, you know, back in my day when Emily and I hosted the first Future Games show, it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff. I mean, you kids don't know how good you're getting it.
Back in your day.
Mm.
Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
They tell me 2007.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely.
We're on a 20-year
still in
anniversary.
school.
At least you were born. Okay, let's just watch this new trailer for Industria 2.
Yeah, we're definitely getting to that point where those jokes can be told now. It's like, oh yeah, I was born in 2003. It's like, oh.
3. His folks going, I was born in 2007. I'm like, bro, you was born after I graduated college. Like, I mean, high school. Like, I'm scared.
That's wild, bro. I guess they had to exist.
Yeah, I mean, time keeps going.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Future game shows one more thing is never impressive to me.
Wait, is that what they said this is?
This was no. It's not the end. This was their one more thing a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
It does look graphically impressive or decent, but like,
Yeah, one more thing should be like your like. This is a revolutionary game. Like this shit might shake the market.
Marlene, I need
type
to
game.
find a way home.
I mean,
I'm just as
Given
you're not
the
gonna always
size of
have
these-
that, but
what the hell is this?
It. But
It's all that in the background.
there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me
shit like
arrive
the
there in
electric
one
state
piece.
the game.
Deal.
Whoa.
Nora, what
Got
was
the
Atlas
Titans
made for in
invading.
the first place?
That's why I asked.
Before it became this.
Shit,
It was a
just like the
sorting
electric state the
algorithm.
game.
Meant to scrape the universe base layer for data.
I heard that game. I heard that movie is not getting good reviews.
Hundreds of
Oh,
thousands.
oh,
of
Electric
It's like-
State? No, not at all.
The electric state ain't really
stay
meant
that
to
way.
be a movie.
They spent it all on it too.
I heard they spent $300 million. I'm like, bro.
That shit was like an art first thing and not like a, you know. That wasn't really
What is
made
it
to be a
based
movie.
on?
It's based off of like a graphic novel series, but it was like an
Defy
art
an
first thing more than a
artificial
story thing.
intelligence in
It had
Industria
a story,
2,
but
which
it's
is
art.
coming
Like
soon to PC.
the art was the
Another
spectacle.
world premiere now, and this one has a little historical kick to it.
As well as some zombies, because why not?
Legacy Goku 4?
What?
That would be insane.
Okay.
It's looking like it was made in RPG Maker.
RPG Maker do some amazing things. They can't do this. Rome is falling.
To zombies?
Man, what kind of alternative history is this? Three Friends. Oh, that's the name of the studio. Okay. Bear Twigs. Still kind of like the plot of a lot of RPG Maker games I played. Except without the zombies. Okay, survival.
Shadowrun remake.
You know, for the
That's cool.
graphics, there's actually quite a bit going
A
on.
lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Bring your friends. Face your enemies. Homestead. Okay. Okay. That looked clever. I ain't gonna lie. That didn't look
looked
bad.
cool. Yeah, it looked cool.
Romestead is a survival game where you rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign up for the closed alpha at romestead.com.
All right, ready up for our second Ones to Watch. This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure,
Yeah. Okay.
It's about time. It's coming up soon, right?
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah. South of Midnight.
Hello.
Wouldn't
I'm
mind seeing some
Whitney,
more
and
combat.
I'm the art director at Compulsion Games. Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Swear to God, I
Right
thought they
now
were about
we're
to sing,
working
soon
on
I
South
will be
of
down with the
Midnight.
troubles of
It's
this world for a
third-person
second.
action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
Such a cool looking game.
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
Today we're excited to talk a bit more about the creatures, specifically our narrator, the catfish, who you meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really looked for people who were from the South, who would have kind of that southern background and authenticity. And he's a great guy. He's 70 years old, plays fiddle, really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
Go on now, Scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
So after we meet Catfish, you are
Just let you know, just keep
to
trying.
little Benji.
Never know when you
and
get your big break.
He lives in this remote Cajun community that has been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that tree, and what his connection to Rhubarb, this sort of eccentric, off-the-grid character that you meet early on. You kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome
That's
to
my
try
guy from
bottling up the
Days
pain.
Gone.
But the roots of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really
You gotta work, I
wanted
guess.
to make sure we had a special song for each of our main creatures you meet
Little
in
platforming,
the region,
okay.
and that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
I get very 2000s platformer vibes from this.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Remember how silly the animations kind of used to be? They had like a lot of character.
I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll get part of a story. So you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of the context, you'll have a final, either a boss fight or an encounter with the creature. And during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
Was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different.
Man, I'm a sucker for
South of Midnight
dynamic
launches
music.
on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and it's also going to be day 1 on Game Pass on April 8th. And in the meantime, feel free to shout us out on social media.
So, like 3 weeks from now.
Order wish list,
Midnight.
really get the word out there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
They got a very
South of
full
Midnight is coming to
first half
PC
of
and
the year.
Xbox on the 8th of April and will be on Xbox.
Let me just
Game
get it
Pass
on
from day
PS5
one.
next year.
Shout out to Compulsion Games for giving us a window into that world. Better yet, you
Hey,
can
man,
see
since
more from
Xbox
South
is
of Midnight
everything,
in our
hey,
FGS Live
as
from
I look at my
GDC post show,
PS5,
which
that's an Xbox.
directly follows this broadcast. So stick around.
Okay,
That's their
now,
strategy.
we're
Become the
venturing into
parasite of
haunted
gaming.
landscapes of Pioneer next.
You are now
It's
all
a
Xboxes.
stalker-like MMO first-person shooter set in a dark, alternate reality.
That's a lot going on.
With roguelike elements.
Roguelike elements.
I was just about to make the joke of, do you know how little that narrows it down?
Well, a stalker like is actually pretty. There aren't that many games like that.
Yeah.
The other shit though, yeah.
Anomaly sensor.
We will create a new world on the ruins of the old one as the great raven bestowed.
I'm starting to call these Russian RPGs.
We have wanted it to end.
The Chernobylites.
We offer our sincere
Chernobylite is a real. Chernobylite is a real game.
with that understanding.
It's getting a sequel, Chernobylite 2.
I don't want to spoil it for you. All you need to know is
Aesthetic is cool as hell,
Yeah,
though.
this looks great.
It's doing something a little different.
Whoa. Don't got that in Stalker. Because society basically, well, you be in areas where there is no society.
Yeah. Very punchy with this too.
We believe that your appearance was a mistake and will continue to monitor you and your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events, and the general vector of changes is close to our worldview.
But here everything is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
Pioneer.
That was gameplay for the incredible-looking Pioneer, which is coming to PC in 2025.
They actually,
What have we got next, Jennifer?
Well, we're taking
Pioneer?
it to
Probably
how
19th
it's
century
probably how it's
Brazil
spelled
to check
there.
out a cell-shaded roguelike called Hellclock.
Well, here we go with the roguelike.
That's your roguelike. And it's cell shaded. Just how we like them. Whoa, whoa.
All right.
Gonna be South America.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
This feels like it's got weird West vibes.
Kind of. Exile like. An exile like? Now, come on now. Come on now. That is not a thing. Oh my God.
Hellclock.
Demo available now. Play Hellclock game. The team's name is Rogue. I know
Set
they
your
make.
alarms because Hellclock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things forward with a completely different game. One that asks you to
Hold
be
on now.
MVP
Don't give me a racing game
in
now.
PvP vehicular combat. Nolan, did I say that right?
I have no idea.
You know I love me some
Here's Rivals
vehicular combat games.
Let's see how it looks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on now.
Hold on now. I'm waiting. Rivals Hover League. Okay. Might be the game of the show right here, man.
Man, I really hate that Burnout is no longer a thing.
Yeah. This is nothing like Burnout, but yeah, I totally understand.
Well, no, I mean, I just mentioned Burnout just because racing
Cars.
games in general just aren't what they used to be.
This looks like a Rush 2049, like New Age. Except for like
Multiple
Rush
games.
had,
You better have multiple games. Hold on, that's split screen? Already better than half the racing games out here. Already better.
That was solid. Crafting.
That
That's
was
the
cool.
people that make
Rivals Hover League is coming soon, but you can check out the
what's the
alpha
name of that
test on
studio?
Steam.
Oh, PUBG.
Time for something scary, I think. Nolan?
Yes, indeed.
This is very different.
Let me introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour
Oh,
game
one of these,
show
huh?
starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics. Here's the latest from the game's
Boy, Five Nights at Freddy, boy, they started the whole movement.
But this one got parkour in it.
Mascot horror is definitely in full swing.
Yeah, you ain't catch this nigga. I don't know.
I mean, this is pretty much Poppy's playtime. Except with parkour, I guess. It's Mirror's Edge, Poppy's playtime.
There you go.
Ghost from the Five Nights at Freddy.
This is random, but I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. Had some really mediocre pizza there, didn't they?
I never been to Chuck E.
Yeah. I can't say I remember the pizza, so I guess it was
I went there.
mediocre.
Oh, I went to Chuck E. Cheese a lot because I had a lot of little cousins, and they all love Chuck E. Cheese. So we went there a lot.
It's because you're boosting the ratings. our viewers are entertained. We aren't going bankrupt, and this isn't our last game show.
Finding Frankie.
Oh, April 15th.
Watch your step when Finding Frankie comes to consoles on April 15th.
Moving swiftly away from that terrifying image, we've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved medieval warfare simulator, Mount and Blade 2.
Ooh. It's a very popular game, so. Bannerlord still getting updates?
I mean, it must be.
Tale.
Johnny Sweet.
Okay, got some Island RTS stuff. Like the war scene from some movie.
Like the way they're shooting it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They missed some dude with like a strong Gaelic accent, just like accentuating all the combat.
Like
and as we fight on the shores of the planet of the moon of the
giving
gods,
some kind of hype man speech.
I kind of need that when I see stuff like this. Like, a little hype, man.
Will you conquer the seas, or will you be overthrown by your enemies? With roguelike elements, try to gain.
To the victors, history belongs.
What a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare,
You know he ain't lying.
a new faction, and so much more with the war sales.
We've seen a lot of game trailers. That's petty. Yeah.
And consoles.
And
With meat in our bellies.
Here's the latest
And blood on our
Unreal
blades.
Engine
Popcorn in our
Inspired
buckets.
by Firewatch. This is Will Follow the Light.
Okay. We'll follow the light. Let's see what's going on.
I will find you, wherever you are.
On the ship. And like Devin said, you seen the trailer, man. This man singing with no energy.
Ain't much energy in this trailer right now, so
That's true.
I mean, it fits. I mean, it.
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
gonna say,
yeah, I don't
like
need the niggas singing like no rock, hard rock type shit.
I didn't singing like Devin, man. You say, make your move, make your move, make your move.
Wait, man,
be on inside.
Yeah, if you put that song to this, it'd be weird.
Is coming in 2025
I don't even know
to
what's
PC,
going on there. I
Xbox,
just
and PlayStation.
that man just traveling.
What have you got for
Will.
No, no,
I think I like the song more than whatever was shown. They just
here's
didn't
the
show me
developers
quite
of
enough.
Cloudheim, Noodle Cat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
Towerborn? No. I don't know what this is.
Cloudheim.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the combat in Cloudheim, our upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat.
Okay.
This is a
Sound like,
Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth.
what's the game
You
we
can
played?
hit him with a sword,
Yeah.
but instead, let's kick him off this cliff. Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though.
Never
You'll
again,
also
man.
fight against heavily armored enemies like armadillos who roll recklessly through your allies.
Armadillos?
You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down. Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out damage.
This has a lot of personality.
Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more
Says
damage they'll
multiplayer
take when
too?
they finally hit the ground. Combine abilities and set up combos to maximize damage. Here, our character is placing down mushrooms and jump pads, bouncing enemies high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield will feel like a pinball machine.
This looks crazy.
Play solo or team up with friends in co-op for coordinated combo attacks. While you explore the island in Cloudheim, you'll come across mysterious portals that lead to dangerous dungeons filled with tough enemies and rare loot.
Solo level?
You'll grow in Cloudheim by mastering
I get the
weapons
R
to gain
farm?
abilities
Let's
along
go.
4 class pathways, each excelling in a different style of combat.
So we have
Spellblades
classes.
supplement their attacks with
Wait till
elemental
everybody
magic.
get beat down and then
Outlanders
come in and
break
save the
armor
day.
to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to exploit weaknesses, and sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage. Choose the weapons and abilities that fit your style. You can freely switch your class just by changing your weapons, allowing you to focus on your favorite or make hybrid builds. Team up with your friends to create absolute mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos. and we're
this looks
excited
fun
to
as
see what
fuck.
you can create.
Exploded.
Those were fun.
Now here's Nasher to tell you all the really important details about how to wishlist Cloudheim. Thanks, Nasher. In case you didn't get that, Cloudheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
You could have waited.
Cloudheim,
You wait
huh?
next year.
Interesting.
But that looked very
fire.
good.
That was fire.
Bring harmony to the realm.
That's
of
how you do a
Cloudheim.
trailer,
Lands on
Will.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2020.
I just don't think that was your type of game, Pete.
Beta if you want to check it out ahead of launch.
Both can be correct.
We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and blades always sharp. No, wait, not in Faerun. Keep your
Yeah,
wits
I
and
definitely
your
will
wish
not be
lists
playing that.
fine.
That's for sure.
We'll be back shortly. No, then, I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How did you actually get down from?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh, so did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly, and the crew came and got me.
All right.
Oh, this is no.
Section 13.
Yeah, no, this isn't what I thought it was.
Oh.
It's a lot more cartoony than I thought it was going to look. I ain't gonna lie.
Whenever I see a AA game with like an art style that I don't hate, I'm always surprised.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike
Damn it.
shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows,
So you're
SCP
top,
is a
you like,
globe-spanning
no!
paranormal research organization. Their mission: capture and
I
study.
was like, oh, this looks neat.
Man.
They was like, yeah.
And Section 13
Isometric.
is where they keep the worst.
Isometric, roguelike,
Until now.
Souls-like.
With the best of the best.
All right.
What was the one
It's
that they
up to a
said?
team
What
of
like?
disposable rank and file
Exile like.
Exile like.
I'm like, I put my foot down like, hey.
That's
Oh,
Meet
Exile
Agent
like.
Red.
Well, what does that even mean?
Path of Exile.
Oh,
Influence.
okay.
She's new to the field.
I'm like, bro,
but
like,
don't
wow.
let that fool you. She's packing
That game
cutting-edge mad
directly got its
science
influence from
weaponry.
Diablo
She's
2. We're
one
not
of
doing
4
that.
agents available to choose from. Whether you're going
Diablo tried to do that too, like try to do Diablo like to kind of sneak this Path of Exile. Like, all right, that genre has already got a name. It's called
listen
ARPG. That's
carefully.
it.
Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it on the books.
RPG-like.
There's something big.
That's from the
down
dark
there.
side?
And it wants out.
Some dark feet.
It's up to you to plunge into the unknown. Find the answers.
It'd be a mean Steam Deck game. I ain't gonna lie
Fight
to
for
you.
the truth. And bring some light to the dark.
A lot going on.
Section 13. Clock in.
Next month.
Clock out.
What the
Welcome,
fuck?
bandits from all over the world.
Oh, what is
We
this?
are Bandit Trap, a home security company, and our new line of home defense products needs to be tested.
They got the
So
Rayman
we're
going on.
calling
They don't have
you
arms.
to do the job.
Why do they look like worms? Worms 3D.
It's like a Home Alone simulator.
Your objective: try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared houses and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper.
Oh, it's asymmetric. Oh, this looks fun.
This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal: defend homes and their treasures against bandits from all over the world.
Huh.
That could be fun.
This type of games look like, man. That's why I kind of miss the blockbuster type things. When you rank games, you would try games you wouldn't even think about trying.
Hey, this is the game that we thought was
Oh yeah,
Bungie's game.
Sure thought Marathon. I was like, oh well.
This game turned out to be more interesting than Marathon. That's what's crazy.
Hey man, that ain't their fault.
It ain't.
This is exactly what Hyper-Units were made for.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty good.
Re-engage.
Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
This art style is cool as fuck.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
Recalibrate.
This looks good.
This looks very good.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown.
My only concern, if this game turns out to be good, is that it's coming out too fucking soon.
May 6th.
Not enough time to build like a runway for like people to get hyped
Hello,
about it.
Cybermyth combatants. Neon Abyss 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item
was the first
stacking
game?
feature and chaotic combat, while
I mean,
introducing new
clearly.
mechanics, new content, and
Neon
refinement
Abyss,
to create an
one.
exhilarating
He ain't
Oh,
hear
it's
about
the
that.
Abyss. Oh, this is Neon Abyss 2. I know what Neon Abyss was. I didn't recognize it. Like, okay.
Is available right now. Don't
I thought you
forget
said
to
something
wish it
different.
now.
Okay, it's Neon Abyss 2. I know what that is. Okay, okay.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get back into the swing of things.
It's in the
with
vein of
world
Enter the
premiere.
Gungeon, but
How do
side
you like
view.
lonely robots?
I love them.
Said
There was
they
no
kinda-
guide for what we had to do.
They're kinda weird.
No manual for leaving a world behind. But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us. I left behind my greatest creation. A guardian. A caretaker.
Of the
Its
galaxy?
hands shaped to nurture. Its heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from
robot
the
that was
bones
left
of a broken
behind.
world,
Wall-E?
sending sparks of life into the void.
TI-82?
That's where that boat from Wheel ended up at.
I don't think so.
They done made it to Metal Gear Solid 2 base.
The Last Caretaker.
That's a clean name.
Yeah.
Texas
Clean.
Instrument
The Last
82.
Caretaker is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move
Appreciate
on and
you.
introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak, plus an economic crisis and
zombies trying to come
scorching
back, eh?
heat wave for good measure.
Now, stinky zombies I can
They
handle,
never
but
really
hot
left,
weather,
I guess.
I'm British.
Fair enough.
Absolutely not.
This is an interesting way of doing this.
Yeah, I mean, this trailer is actually pretty cool.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days launches.
Reminds me a little bit of Death Road to Canada with the different NPCs you encounter. And
Get excited.
that's kind of
But
interesting.
please try to enjoy each game equally.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've
Okay,
got you
Shadowheart.
covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends.
I'm sold.
Me too.
Great.
Welcome to the world of Locomoto, where your story begins with a simple, rusty train which will become your new home. You'll take the role as train conductor, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive
kinda
it
like this.
and embark on a journey
you a
to help your
bird.
hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles. Traverse and explore various stations and bring aboard quirky locals along the way. Pick her out and drive them to their
Wait a minute,
destination.
what's
While
this called?
traveling, you can of course service
Locomoto.
them to make sure they enjoy the
Locomoto.
ride. Scour the world for resources and craft unique sets of furniture to furnish your
Animal
train.
Crossing, except yeah.
Customize the exterior
train,
and
yeah.
interior of your train to make it feel
Customization, a little relaxed
There are
vibes,
many things to explore and discover
exploration.
in the world of Locomoto. So
Yeah, I like
immerse
all of
yourself
that.
in this cozy
I was gonna
experience.
say it sounds like it's checking all the
arrives
boxes for
on the
you.
8th of April,
Cute little
2025 on
cartoon
Steam
art
and on
style.
Nintendo Switch
Getting real,
later this
get real
year.
cozy.
Oh yeah,
this
Nintendo
motherfucker.
Switch. That's a good deal.
Damn, this
Comes
motherfucker
out.
come out in a month.
April 8th.
Some Thomas
Please
Train
mind
Engine
the gap,
DLC.
Because Locomoto is pulling into a station near you on April the 8th. That was a real palate cleanser, so time
It
for
don't
something
stop,
gritty
Sage. It don't
now.
stop, man.
Precisely. Here's
Game, it don't
Karma,
stop, man.
The Dark World, an alt history thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau. All right?
Okay. Interesting.
The Thought Police.
I don't want.
Psychonauts meet psychopaths.
Do you think a glimpse of a memory is the
Oh, but it's not what I thought this game was gonna look like.
You don't
Whoa.
get to choose to see the events that led up to these memories, or what transpired after.
Like a clicker.
Perhaps even just once, given it some serious thought.
Mother?
Just what kind of memories make us the people
Some
today?
evil within vibes in this game.
What is going on?
Karma, the Dark World.
Next week.
Yeah.
Unravel the truth in Karma.
I'm
the
seeing a
Dark
recurring
World, which
theme
lands
here.
on
A lot of these
PC
games
and
coming out really
PS5
soon.
on March
Yeah.
27th,
Everybody
which
trying to
is
come out before
exactly
all the
1
big
week from now.
hitters
Now,
later
we
on.
all know you like watching trailers for games, but
Well,
what about
They failed
actually
because
playing them too?
Kazan come out the same day. So
Hold on.
Good. Because this
Hold on
next
now.
section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to
Eclipsium.
Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the guts of a sinister substructure.
That's actually pretty cool.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
Not Pennywise though.
Paper
Or
Sky.
Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes as a makeshift paper plane.
If you'd rather be a chaos gremlin, give Mother Machine a try. It's an action platformer where
Oh,
you
I remember
chart
this game.
quirky cave
I've been trying to
My
type
girlfriend
every
calls me
game
a
out.
chaos gremlin.
Now they moving too fast for me to not just.
And finally,
Mother
Artist
Machine.
Impact,
This is the rapid fire.
story-rich turn-based RPG that blends pixel
Artists.
art with
I'm yelling them out so
hand-drawn
Sage can get it.
aesthetics.
I mean, I'm catching them. I'm just
That
not
was
able
our
to
ones to
do my
play
little
montage.
fancy formatting.
And the best
shit.
way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info on the games we've covered today and maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wish listing a lot, but it is an important visibility signal for games in development, and every little bit helps.
Indeed. We're switching back into trailer mode now with another world premiere. This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Duh. Damn it, I think I know what this is called, because I've seen this board game format before. Some with a D, I believe. Oh, wait, never mind. I might be wrong. Make sure. These card board game RPGs, there's a lot more of them than you think there would be. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Frosthaven. Okay, this is something new. I see all your creatures are like
Frosthaven. The
not
board
the
game is
typical
now
ones.
Frosthaven, the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully edgy revenge story of Standalone.
It's our style already.
Standalone, huh?
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Get him, sheep.
Hey, this is looking kind of crazy.
Standalone.
Although I feel like they kind of.
Standalone is coming to Steam in summer 2025.
They showed a lot of what looked like sped up action, and we didn't get to see it like
Mecha Break, a
fully in
lightning-fast
motion.
armored brawler.
Yeah. That's a lot of. That's a game that looks just like that. I forgot it came out last year. Oh man, Mecha Break. That game, everything I see, lit.
Soundtrack
is fire.
On PS1.
Yeah, I did not realize when this first came out that it was gonna have some PvE stuff. I thought it was just pure PvP.
I think they added the PvE over time.
It has been in development a long time, so that could be the case. Oh my god!
Because at first all they said was 5v5. This definitely got some Macross vibes. Because that's just Etano surface.
I mean, if you a mech, if you making a mecha game, you better have some good mecha influence. I'll tell you that.
Uh-oh. Unleash the big ones.
Okay, heavy arms.
Dude, that was what was the green Liger? Was it Jaeger?
I think it was Jaeger.
So.
Yeah, the one where he bolts himself down and just let everything loose and have to like shake off the armor to cool down.
Probably never get another zone.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking that too. Is like, man, I would just love a single player version of this kind of game. Like just high speed mech action. It would just be really dope. But it just seems like that's
action
not
games.
something.
Action games have kind of come back. That's not that far fetched to me anymore.
Well, hey, I need to see some mechs involved.
Well, that's true.
Mecha Break is boosting its way into your rotation later this year.
Closest thing you got now is like Armor Core.
Well, we're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North.
It's pretty good.
But there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline. Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
A card game? And I don't know what this is.
If I see some cards or some dice.
No, that's all. It's like two different games. Oh. This is not what I expected to see. This is turn-based. With like rock songs? What the fuck?
You know
is
what? I
happening?
respect it. I like it. Fretless.
Fretless.
Hey, that's actually a dope name. I like that.
Who killed the king?
Dang, got a Hades-esque kind of style going on here.
Like a choose your own adventure type thing?
This reminds me of that one horror card game, Inscription.
Oh, Inscription,
I
yeah.
see that.
Fretless, The Wrath of Riften, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
Damn,
All right,
Crown
Nolan
Gambit's a
North,
great name.
I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games
No,
today.
that Crown Gambit look
What's
good.
one
I
more
checked it
world
out.
premiere between friends.
Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
Tunic 2?
You jumping? It might be Tunic 2. Shit.
Tunic doesn't quite look like this.
Yeah. Nah, this ain't Tunic. Foxhold.
Fox Cloud.
Another game for furries.
Definitely. Furry family.
Damn, they didn't. Furry City, apparently.
Furry Kingdom.
Hey, man, that'd be a dope name, actually.
Foxford
Kingdom. Son, I don't think you know how war works, but sure. Get out of here, you foxes. Foxtopia.
Star Fox 4.
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores.
I hope that wasn't the last game, y'all.
Rave, Kingdom on the
think
Distant
that was just
Shores
their
is
last
a city
world
builder
premiere.
set in a Fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
We've got something slightly less adorable for up next, but for good reason. Our
BS.
final one to watch deep dive tackles the next spine
I'm sure they got some
Tarsier
boring ass
Studios,
horror
the
game they're
minds
gonna show at the
behind
end.
Little
And
Nightmares.
That tends to be that thing that they like.
Oh, Devin, this is probably going to be right up your
The
alley.
claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
Reanimal? Yes. I was like, yes.
There you go. Right on top.
Reanimal is a co-op horror adventure where you play two
Shoot,
siblings.
it's gonna be out
and
before
you're
Little Nightmares 3.
looking for your three friends.
These kids grew up in a lovely place, but due to reasons that become more apparent as you play the game, that lovely place has turned really quite nasty. And so your job as these two players
Wait, is this what the
to
game
go
actually looks
rescue
like?
Your other friends and try and escape this nasty place. The
I'm
island
thinking about that
itself,
other
due to its
game.
insight,
You talking about
the
the
zoo?
first person
has been
zoo?
structured
The zoo.
into
That's what I was
really
thinking
large
about. My
parts
bad.
and a bunch of smaller bits. Each of your friends can
Oh, it
be
didn't look
found
like
in
this.
one of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary place, survive, and rescue your friend. You know, it's a tale as old as time.
Like, we really love seeing people
That's the-
go
man,
with
that's the
us
villain from
and
D-
just
from
take-
Demon
go the
Souls
extra
right
mile
there,
and
literally.
find all those secrets, all these things, and put it all together and come up with their theory, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We definitely give players.
Oh, this is
more
actually
time
Little Nightmares
around
creators.
than in previous games,
Yeah.
but still, it's nice to keep a little bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game. You're together solving various little, maybe puzzles is almost too much of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles.
Oh my
in the
God.
world and survive various
Get off
things
that
you
child,
push
you dirty
against
bitch.
together, right? So it's about the two
Let
players
that child
finding ways
alone.
to survive and rescuing their friends, really, like we said before.
This shit like Split Fiction for horror niggas. Oh, that's nasty. What the
Because I'm a big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's at for me. But then a load of people love online. And then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that the tech team have managed to get all 3 boxes checked. That front, I think, is really, really nice.
And what was also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience, because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is doing whatever. It's always being together as the 2 characters. And yeah, like Mer said from the beginning, like scared together. That was one of the pillars. And I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel quite a natural one. That like, people want this, and let's do it. It's gonna be fun,
Whenever we put something in the game, we are trying to make sure it doesn't get boring. It's something new. One thing we're really trying not to do is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe. But instead, we're really questioning ourselves: is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the player something fresh within the experience that we're crafting, and then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look at Reanimal. Wishes us, and more info is coming soon.
Reanimal is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret here that at the Future Games Show, we're huge fans of Remedy Entertainment and their eerie, curiously entangled universe of games such as Control and Alan Wake.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak, a session-based co-op shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak.
Hey, there we
which
go.
will give you a taste of what to expect when the game launches later this year. Let's take a look.
All right.
Started off with the guns.
Yeah,
They know what we're here for, man. God,
Not
dog, they
wasting
shoot.
time.
Get them off! Please!
Why do I work here?
What? Exactly.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector.
Rogue sticky notes.
If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning.
And this is pretty much fighting the enemies of Control without the powers.
This crisis
I'll
ain't
see what's a
over.
good idea.
Now get through the containment door to the next zone. Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
So you have like classes?
Oh! That guy ain't make it out.
Paper. A sticky note monster?
They know him
I
as
think
paper
I
cuts.
heard something.
Hey.
All right, crew. Time to clean house.
Hey, that man said Sticky Ricky. I was
Summer
laughing my ass
2025. All right.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, bro,
Had to
what?
come up out. Sticky Ricky!
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in summer 2025. Now, you can find even more exclusive info on FBC Firebreak by heading to GamesRadar.com after the show. And I hate to say it, Jennifer, but is it time for our final trailer?
Nolan, I think it might be.
All right.
But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer
I was
diary
thinking,
for
was they gonna
Kronos,
show some of
The
this?
New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour the future for
Sage
remnants
called
of
it.
the past, just like
I
in
did.
Twilight Sessions.
Oh, you said this was gonna be the last one?
Kronos, it's
No,
I
this would
just
be a
said
horror game.
survival horror.
I said
and
some
in
weak
a
ass horror
way,
game.
A dream come true for us to make. The World of Chronos is like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called The Change.
In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive encounters with monsters.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. We can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon. So
something about the gameplay. Something about the gameplay. I heard that before.
Chronos: The New Dawn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and
Damn, they
Xbox
hold.
later this year. But you can see
little
more
bit.
of it during our official post-show, FGS Live from GDC, which airs directly after the spring show.
That's right. For more exclusive info on Bloober Team's new game, you just need to stay tuned to the platform you're watching right now.
Yeah. Now, Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto cue.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the Tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing.
Okay,
No
good.
time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Yes.
Painkiller?
Painkiller? 3D rounds? Yeah, it's probably Painkiller.
It actually is Painkiller?
I think I actually brought this game up like not too long ago. I'm like,
I just said that as a joke when they said prepare for pain.
whoa!
So I saw 3D rounds, like, yep, it's Painkiller.
I mean, boomer shooters are big now, so why not?
Look pretty good.
If Doom can come back and succeed, then hey, why not?
I tell you what can't come back apparently. Goddamn Quake.
Oh.
I don't get that one.
I don't know why they can't make Quake work. Weird.
Bam! Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back. From
I
and the
wouldn't
remake is
mind
coming
one
soon to
Unreal
PC,
Tournament to come
PlayStation,
back
and
one more
Xbox.
time, you know?
That's
With
another
that,
one.
We really are out of time. The show is officially over. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
No, I think we smashed it.
Yes.
Gonna bring back.
That was a lot to get through, but we hope
Hellgate
you've all
London?
had fun watching this year's Spring Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us, but
Maybe.
you should absolutely stick around
Serious
as FGS Live from GDC starts
Serious
immediately
Sam had
after
enough
this,
games.
with more deep dives, trailers, and
He was
exclusive
too serious
world
enough.
premieres.
He was too serious.
And before
Not
we
enough
head
Sam.
out, we'd also like
I almost feel like that series
another
isn't even
stream of
dead yet.
thank
Like,
yous
I think the
for
last
people
series
behind
sounded,
the
what,
scenes who made this
2017,
broadcast
2018 or
possible,
something?
including the developers that poured their
That is a
time
while
and
ago.
hearts into making the trailers we air
It's
today.
been a minute.
Show them some love by wish listing and following their games.
Don't forget you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to see everything we've covered and follow up on your favorite projects. There'll also be videos and articles with extra details landing on GamesRadar.com and FGS YouTube channel right after the show.
I'm Jennifer English.
And I'm Nolan North.
And this has been the Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2025. Smashed it.
All right.
I think that was funny.
Okay, so
Alrighty
what
then.
y'all think of the show?
Oh, actually, 2020.
Huh. Well, that's actually not that far back. What'd you think of the show, Terrence?
I mean, for what it was, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and compare it to, you know, like the bigger showcases or anything like that. That's totally unfair. I think for what it was, I think it was fine. Nothing like mind blowing, but I think they had. I like the format. They just kept it going with the games. You know, not a bunch of breaks in between. I thought it was solid. It's solid. I'd have to like look through the games again to point out which ones I had interest in, but yeah, I think it was solid enough showcase. You know, nothing mind
54
blowing.
different titles on display.
What'd you say?
54 different titles on display over the course of an hour and a half.
Hey, I mean, out of that amount of games, something has to appeal to somebody, unless you just despise indie games for whatever reason.
It's probably time to walk away from gaming if you didn't like nothing you saw.
Well, at least take a long break. minimum.
It's time to walk away for a couple of years. Like,
yeah,
because you should have seen something. Because there were a lot of different, like, even though I do get tired of all the fucking horror at every indie showcase, like, there was more than that here. There was a lot of different types of genres to appeal to just about everybody, every type of gamer. And if you just was like, I didn't see nothing I liked, it's like, yep, it's time for you to give up on video games. Because, like, this alone, even if you like wanted something super highly polished, like, saw this. So,
God, this game looks so good.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of games here, so like you said, there has to be something for you, to say the least. So yeah.
Devin, what'd you think?
It's pretty a lot of variety. That's the first thing I'll say. Definitely a lot of variety, like we just touched on. There's RPGs, cozy games, horror games, puzzle games, multiplayer co-op games, zombie games, all kind of stuff. Beating your neighbors up games, you know. So yeah, yeah, Metroidvania,
kind of fire.
JRPG. So that's one thing. There's so much variety here. Like you all said, it has to be something that you would like. Here, there's actually quite a bit of things I saw that I like. Of course, Expedition 33 is one of the main games coming up soon that I definitely want to try out. There's a few other games here that I was just thinking before the show started where they show them, and I got two of them. Where they show some Reanimal, Chronos, definitely one. That was a little weird how they showed us like some bits of it. Then it was like something about the gameplay. It's like, why didn't y'all just show some whole gameplay?
I kind of feel like they probably should just like wait it.
yeah. Even this game right here, I forgot what this one was called. The Animal Use
Protocol.
Yeah, this looks interesting. Got like some Alien Isolation vibes. But yeah, I give it a solid 7.5, like, or 7 if we want to do like maybe half the extra 0.25, like a 7.75. But like I said, a lot of variety. Like, and it's crazy. Some of these games, like any games, getting to the point now. Some of these AA games are looking AAA. Metal Eden looks dope. That to me, that looks like a AAA game. That and Clear Obscura, those are two games that like really look good from this. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't like mind blowing overall, but it was super solid. Had a lot of games showing a lot of variety. So I got to give props for that.
Fair enough. Rakeem, what'd you think?
Yeah, I think it was kind of an ebb and flow to this. I enjoyed a good number of things I saw from this, and another things I was kind of like, it's kind of same old from some of these indie shows. I will say, like you guys talked about earlier, the pace was really good. I felt like it almost went too fast in some cases. I'm like, man, I didn't even really get a good grasp what that game was before.
It was around 90 minutes, and with 54 games, that means a lot of games got 30 seconds, maybe a minute, if that. So
yeah, so it happens like that sometimes, but overall, I think it was decent. I think it did what it needed to do. I like the fact they separated games by like we talked about earlier, games that seem to be coming out soon, games that already were playable or had demos, so you kind of knew if you liked something, you could just go ahead and try it or wishlist it, and you could get a chance to try it out soon. So I think that was pretty good. But yeah, just overall, I'm leaning towards what Devin said. I'm kind of like, okay, like a 7.5. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
that's about
that's
where I
probably
would put it, by the way. Like a
that's
7.
that's probably a decent score overall. Like, it never really rose to like a super great height, but like I can't say that it wasted my time. Like, I don't feel like, I wish I hadn't watched this. It feels like, because I mean, like you do become aware of a lot of video games, and so it's not like you can't say, oh, I had no idea this was coming out. Like, well, you should have. I mean, like, it was right here. And one of the things I'll say, the only thing I'll say is a criticism, and this is not Future Game Show's fault. Man, some of these games should have been announced or shown off earlier. Because I feel like I'm seeing some of these games for the first time, and they're like, oh, yeah, it comes out next month. And I'm like, next month?
Good luck.
Comes out in May. It's like, what? Like, y'all too. Like, now, one of the things I guess I can say is that if it only costs you a certain number of, if you only spent like a few million on it, then you probably only need to sell a couple 100,000 copies or less than 1 million copies, and maybe you can get away with these short runways where it's like, okay, well, we're revealing it now, and we're gonna release it in 2 months, 2.5 months. Like, oh shit. But yeah, I mean, like I liked a lot of what I saw here, even if I didn't like everything. Damn it. I was go pull up some games. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, okay. I do want to go back and check out the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time, just because it seems like there was more to that game than what they initially showed us.
Mm.
That looked cool.
Locomoto, I liked that one a lot. Frosthaven, I want to look back into that.
Frosthaven, yeah, that looked cool.
And then there was a couple other ones that I mean, like, because some of the games, they kind of blend together. I need to look up Mecha Break and see what else they've added to that game, because they just keep adding to that game more stuff. Because when they first showed it off at the Game Awards,
PvP.
I think it was not only just PvP, it was just 5v5 fight. That's it. It was nothing else to it. I'm like,
Completely
okay.
different now.
Now they've added different multiplayer modes. It looks like they added like what seems to be a single player tutorial. But I mean, like, if they keep adding it, it might just be like a full single player mode. So,
dude, that tutorial felt like a story mode. I played it with. I watched Devin play, and I was like, dude, it's been like 45 minutes and it's still going, and it's like it's like levels. So like, this does not feel like a tutorial mode.
This is another game where I'm like, I am curious about some of the frame rate issues. Hopefully they can clear that up before this game comes out. But this is another game that looks like it was a lot of fun. It has a lot of potential. Nitrogen Omega. So yeah, I mean, I liked a lot of what I saw here, and I'm probably gonna try to hit up Steam wishlist and wishlist a few of these games just so I can keep them on the radar. But
And it helps support the developers as well. So that's good.
That too, absolutely. But all right, that was our reaction to the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. We hope you enjoyed the show. How do you feel about some of the games you saw there? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace.